Cancer, and welcome to your love story for April 2020. For April, I'm going to look at your greatest romantic soul bond for this lifetime, the one that you are meant to be with. And some of you, you could have yet to meet this person. Some of you could be with this person. And, you know, for some of you, maybe you're separated from this person. So let's look at who you belong with, Cancer, the one that you will have the strongest soul bond with. And it just jumped out. What do we have here? All right. We have the solar plexus chakra, and that's where you guys are connected the strongest this life. And look at what we have here, inner strength. So this connection, this soul bond, this romantic partner, Cancer, is meant to bring you a lot of inner strength, as well as bring this other person a lot of inner strength. And so being attached at the solar plexus, this could mean that you guys may suffer some power struggles within your connection, you know, where one of you is more dominant and one of you is more submissive, and then the roles swap, and then sometimes both of you are trying to be more dominant. That, to me, you know, coming through at the solar plexus, like that's your biggest challenge with this person, is like power struggles. And the reason for that is because you're both gaining a lot of inner strength and you know, learning to really stand firm in who and what you are. That's a lesson that you both signed up for with each other in this relationship. But also coming through at the solar plexus, the bond that is created between the two of you is powerful, unbreakable, and a lot of things that you manifest, like your inner strength for belief and manifesting, also comes from this relationship. Like, you guys give each other a lot of emotional and internal strength. Like, it's beautiful the way that I see this going back and forth, but it also does cause conflict and challenge for you. So let's pull some major arcanas and look at your energy and the energy of your partner. One of you comes through as the Magician, and that is so perfect with the solar plexus chakra, because that's where we manifest from. You know, that's where we channel from. Next is, oh, look at this, you got hope. This is, the main meaning of this card is second chances, forgiveness, all right? And so this could indicate that some of you are definitely in some separation at this time. All right, I just want to put that out there. But with the Magician and hope coming out as who you guys are, yeah, it goes right back to the message of what I get from this card. Like, one of you is a really strong manifester and is capable of a lot more that I think they're aware of, like the magic that exists within, and also very resourceful and clever, this person. Over here, you know, this is somebody who has been through a lot in their life, a lot. And through that process, they've grown and evolved, rather than being like breaking down and feeling like a victim of life and nothing works for me. You know, every setback that they've ever had, it's only made them stronger. And so I feel this person is the one who restores like that inner strength to this person more so. It's like, before this union, I've walked a very long, hard journey. I've learned how to, you know, handle things. I've learned how to make stuff out of nothing at all. I've learned, you know, how to come into gratitude and appreciate the small things in life. Like, this person has been through a lot, but it's beautiful the way that they have transmuted all the energy and experiences they've been through into a place of like true wisdom, a connection to the universe. And, you know, they don't have to be religious or even spiritual. It's just, this person understands life. Like, they've been through a lot and they've seen both sides of so many different things, and they're very humble. Gratitude, I feel like, this person is not somebody who is going to complain and always be in a bad mood and be in a bad way. This is the opposite of that. This is somebody who's always trying to talk about the light and the positive, and this will pass and you've got to believe. And here's this person, you know, who has all this magic within them, a lot of, you know, power of manifestation, but they don't have the same, like, life skills or experience as this one. So they don't have that, that bigger belief in the magic and seeing the big perception, or I'm sorry, the big picture of what life is and what it's all about. And so this union, this person, you know, receives that inner knowing, that inner understanding through all that's shared, and they come into their power, into their magic. All right. So this person, a lot of good things happens for them through this union, this connection. And this person over here feels like they've finally come home. Like, this is what everything I've been through, like, this is worth it to land into this and to walk with this person for the rest of my days. I don't care what comes my way. I can make it. I can handle it with this person by my side. So let's pull some tarot, Cancer, and go a little deeper. And you know, this magician might be somebody who is a little shady, okay? And that might be what the second chance is about. Like, initially this person might take advantage. So let's see what the cards have to say. We have a messenger of emotions, messages from the heart. Four of thoughts, healing, recharging, rest. Six of emotions, longing, nostalgia, return. So yeah, I do feel for many of you there will be a separation in this relationship for sure, because we got the second chances there, that we have the rest, the healing, recharging, and then the return. And now we have 10 of emotions, happiness, together, tribe. So when you guys do come back together, it's, you know, forever after. And lastly, look at this, the journey, aspirations, pursuit, travel. This would be the Chariot in a standard tarot deck. So the Chariot is the representation of your energy, Cancer. So this is very solid coming through. Everything that plays out in this relationship is truly part of the journey. And see, with aspirations and pursuit, with that inner strength, that's where this person, I feel, really gains their footing and their personal power, and comes into the magic of who and what they are through this connection. As before this connection, I feel they misused their energy to manipulate, to get what they wanted when they wanted it, things like that. And, you know, it doesn't mean they're a bad person acting like that. It can have to do with the way they were raised and the life that they had and all of those things. So what I feel, Cancer, is initially meeting this person, there's an element of, you know, shadow energy around them, and this like the initial coming together is what facilitates the change within them, because, you know, I just feel like they do and say some things, and that causes a separation. And this person here, because of everything they've been through in their life, you know, they just try to push forward and move forward as best they can. And, you know, keep looking to the light, trying to believe in the good, trusting their path. And this person realizes that they feel deflated, they feel empty, and all the, you know, shadow things that they've been doing really becomes apparent to who they are. Like, it comes into their awareness and they can't turn away from it. And so there's this shift, a change that happens within them. Okay, and that brings us down here to messages from the heart over here. Like, you are something special. The way that you love me, the way that you care for me, the way that you know, see life. There's nobody like you, and you are where I want to be forever. Okay, because here we have the return, and it goes right into the 10 of emotions, which would be the 10 of cups, happiness, togetherness, tribe, finally coming into alignment, feeling like, you know, it's working out. And you guys are my fourth reading, Cancer, and the first two, Aries and Taurus, they didn't talk about any sort of separation. Gemini's did, and now your guys's did. So I know that this is very specific for you guys. And you know, those of you who are currently in union or you have yet to meet this person, if you do go into a separation, you know, your union breaking up, or once you meet, you're together and then you go into separation, don't fear that. You've got to trust the process and the journey of that, because, you know, this person, I feel, will find their way back to this person after they meet, because of just the energy and the stability that they provide this person. And it's about who they are and the way they see life, and the way they handle things. This person is very honest and open and pure. And this person, I don't feel, has ever met another person so authentic as this. And that's what changes them. Okay, so let's pull some more cards. Self-indulgence focuses on self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, self-appreciation. And to me, this is really like the energy of this magician, where they have this awakening and they realize, all like, I screwed over the wrong person. Like, this is the love of my life. I need to make this right. Next is soulmates, soul connection, partnership, agreement, soul contract. And that's what's coming out under this Four of Thoughts. So while you're separated, healing and recharging, it doesn't change the fact that you guys are soulmates and that you will come back together, okay? Next is coffin, endings, bring new beginnings, growth, change, liberation, transition. That's coming out under the Six of Emotions. So when you guys come back into union, the old relationship is dead. It's over. You guys are in new energy, and what happened the first time around, like, that had to end. You know, endings bring new beginnings, and your new beginning is the proper energy that, you know, your relationship needed from the beginning. And now we have the runner and codependent relationship, fear of intimacy, listening to ego. This is coming out under this 10 of emotions. So this person making the decision to not run anymore when things get hard or there's a lot of emotions involved, because they've realized that life is just kind of flat without this person in it. And lastly, we have the snake, competition, envy, clever, malicious, look over your shoulder, the other woman. This could be, you know, the separation for some of you could be because there was some cheating or third-party influences going on. But Cancer, you prevail, okay? You prevail over this snake energy. And these two people are meant to be. They are soulmates. And it's just this one has a bit more evolution that they have to come into to be a proper energetic fit for this person. And it doesn't mean that there's not great love here. There is. It's just, I think the magician has been through a lot of the same things this person has. However, they've kind of gone the other way, that victimhood. I've got to watch my back. I've got to look out for myself. You know, everybody will become false anyways, and I'll do it first before somebody can hurt me. Like, that's their mentality. And then just the purity of this person here really changes their mind. And, you know, the things that they do, they feel really bad and remorseful for. And that is the facilitator of what makes them begin to evolve and activate and grow. So, you know, the pain that you guys go through is not for nothing, okay? It's truly all part of the journey. And in this situation, it's like this person, it allows them to awaken and recognize 100% the value of this person and what this relationship means. And then, you know, the union just brings you both a strength and stability together that you did not have without each other. All right, let's pull some heart and soul messages, since I do see some separation here. Ego, I have an addiction to you. It's the reason I always come back but never stay. So this magician has some awareness, but I do feel over here like eventually puts their foot down, and that's what causes, you know what? No, you're not back and forth. Okay, you need to get it together. So this person, they know like they can't get enough, but they have that evolution they've got to do in order to be the proper fit. Now we have a soul message. Your truth was more than I could handle. I'm sorry I rejected you. So I do feel this person does put their foot down at some point and say no more back and forth, and pridefully and spitefully, okay, fine, I'm done with you. But now, ooh, I have a lot of remorse for that because that's not what I really meant. And lastly, we have a spirit guide. What is meant to be will always find its way. You need to trust your current path. So there you go, Cancer, there you go. What's meant to be will be. The biggest obstacle I see is like the evolution of this magician. And it's happening, it definitely is. And I think this person is more flexible initially, but eventually they put their foot down and say, I'm not putting up with cheating. You can't just come and go as you please, or you don't respect me, you know, whatever it is. And the separation happens because this person is like, well, I don't like ultimatums, or you're asking for too much, or this, that, and the other. It's fine, whatever to you. But then they're like, damn, I shouldn't have done that. I absolutely regret that. And I do feel, you know, as they evolve, their heart's going to soften and they're going to come back in to make things right with this person, because there's nobody else in this world like this person, you know, for them. So let's pull some more. Well, some advice. Ambition. Set your sights beyond the horizon. So, Cancer, if this is you over here and this is resonating and you're dealing with this at this current time, really put your foot down. They may disappear for a minute, but they will be back. What is meant to be is meant to be, but they need some growth and some maturity to take place, and it will. And then coming together, it's happy ever after. You know, it doesn't mean you won't fight and things like that, but and again, those power struggles that I was feeling in the beginning, but there's nobody else like you. There's nobody else like them. And the way that you guys come together, the way that energy feels, that's what will always make it be. That you can never escape it. They can never escape it, because what's meant to be is meant to be. It's just this person's really got to get their act together and be the right frequency of energy to align over here. Okay, so those are your messages, Cancer. I am wishing you all the best. Take care.